Who getting
No,
anxiety?
I'm saying that's what people do when they got tests to take in the morning. They stay up all night, they biting their nails, they getting anxiety. But if I know I'm gonna pass, and that's the same thing I told my parents, if y'all are gonna give my brothers the same reward and they didn't do what I did, why am I gonna do it and they getting the reward and they didn't do nothing?
So
So
how
what
this
I'm saying is,
compare with this?
why would I sit up and vote when I see that me voting, me putting somebody in, has not resulted in anything for people that look like me? It has not helped people who look like me. As a matter of fact, it only helps people of a certain financial level, whether they look like me or not. So basically, what it's saying, it ain't about people who look like me. It's about people. It's about money. So now, if I lose that money,
Mm-hmm.
if my job falls, if I get laid off, if I get fired, so now I'm not in that financial position no more, and so now I'm not concerned about tax breaks or nothing like that. And now I go back to looking how I look. I see the reality of what it is. It ain't about, oh, I'm exceptional. No, it ain't about that. It's because you have a quote unquote certain tax bracket. You're not exceptional. You got money. Or you're in a better position than most people. But then when you can't pay to play, we don't give a fuck about you. Which is that's most of us. And as much as I don't agree with Kanye, Kanye said one of the realest things ever back in Katrina. George Bush doesn't care about black people. That was one of the realest things he ever said. That's facts. But that ain't just him. That's the whole Republican Party. They don't. But guess what? That's the Democrats too. They just like to make it nice, like they eat at the barbecue, but they really talk about us behind our back. But neither one of them are for us. And the only way to break the system, and you keep bringing up the Montgomery bus boycott, the only way to break the system and to make them change the system, which is what they wanted them to do anyway, and it only took 13 months. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All it got to take is one voting cycle. All it would take is one voting cycle. If when they doing that stuff on the news and they like, man, well, it's we in Tennessee and huh, it's not as many people voted as the last for it. Oh, we in Michigan and not as lot as many people voted in the last. And yeah, whoever gonna win. But now they gonna be looking at it like, okay, voting is down everywhere in all the swing states, in Texas, in New York, in Indiana, in Iowa. It's down. Why? In Florida, in Georgia. Like, why is it that California? Why is it down? Because all of a sudden, all these people stop playing against. So then now, yeah, whoever gonna win, gonna win. But then they're gonna come back to the table and they're gonna be trying to figure out what happened. Why didn't all these people participate? What happened? What made y'all not go? And then, to your point, then we can come and say, okay, if you want us to play in this game, these are some things that we need.
And the truth.
And that's but until that, so again, but if we don't, it's going to be the same thing. And to go back to Corey Red, 8 years of Bush equals 4 more Payne, regardless who's in office, Barack or McCain. Who's ever in the hot seat is going to get the blame while the next candidate is screaming, we need you. And that's what Vice President Harris was saying. That's what President Biden was saying. When Trump got elected, that's what Trump was saying. When Barack was in office, that's what President Obama was saying. Before him, that's what Bush was saying. When Gore was trying to run, like, it's the same, like it's the same spiel every time. We ain't seeing no new playbook. But we're still sitting up here, and even me and you, we're sitting up here arguing about folks that don't care nothing about neither one of us. And you sitting up here real live caping for them, and they don't give a, if you die tomorrow, they're not gonna say JB was a good fuck. They don't give a fuck about JB.
See, but the thing is, it ain't even about caping, bro. It's about you really like. Honestly, most people that had that point of view, they ain't seen no type of money because it. Truth be told, we get a media conglomerate with this like this. I guarantee you, you will be singing a different tune
I'm
because
not.
in your heart of hearts you will because it's going to be a stark difference for people that's actually in business and making this. This makes a difference unless we're going to get all together and make an actual stand against
The
something.
only thing that I
But
would do differently
until
is
then, it would be nothing.
I might be silent.
That's good
I
enough.
but I am never voting again So you talking about
That's
singing
good
a different
enough.
tune? I will take their money, and I just won't say shit. But I'm not gonna agree with you.
But that's
You can-
saying something
You
though.
can give me your money.
You not saying something, it's
No,
you saying something.
But even with that, if you giving me your money, it's just like why I used to get in trouble at FedEx. You give me a position, and JB, you hit somebody tug out there, and they want me to dime out JB. You know what I'm gonna tell them? I don't know who was driving that tug. I didn't write his tug number down.